English, unfortunately. I'm an idiot. This is Casida of the Dead Sun. The world is in the process of ending. The insects have dropped from the air. The last wasp is sinking through the gloopy green water of a garden pond, the most melancholy diver. The sun is on its back at the very top of the sky, floating bleakly, jelly-eyed. A toad's heart is blinking inside its knobbly body as it contemplates the infinite civilizations of the world, the disappointment of having only ever truly known this one. This is called Phonograph and is made up of words and phrases from Pitman's shorthand exercise book, which was, this edition was in the 20s, I think, maybe it's very strange. Phonograph. She was held by a rope to a tall pole on the beach, and what a nightmarish thought with the strong wind and the smoky clouds. Some people, like some animals, are said to be sleepless, which the sea never is, and not the mind either. Her knees bend and her eyes close in forgetting there's always something. She remembers that some of the beasts at the sail were tied by the nose to posts, and now it's too late to help. She would wish to make the storm a calm if she had the power to wish anything. Last Sunday, he said, to be of use ought to be the aim of our lives. To look at the stars on a clear evening is to be impressed by their number and the immensity of space. Lastly, the masters of all, whoever they are blessed to possess wisdom many ages older than ours. They long, like ourselves, to flash across space, a signal of life and fellowship. Overwintering. The water came from the taps, yellow like chicken broth. The wind moved through the windows as if the glass wasn't even there. You looked out of the window over my shoulder at the icy trees. I looked at your chest and saw your heart cheering itself. The water wouldn't run clear. I bathed under a ceiling of almost dropping brown stars. It was a dirty, veined house and poisoned. In the night's blue silhouettes, we remade each other from the nose out like a painting. I'll read one more slightly longer poem, which I wrote after I came back from a trip to Slovenia, which I really hoped would be like this, kind of a really nice collaboration where I got to hang out with people and they just put me in a hostel and left me for 5 days. I didn't really talk to anyone until the last day when I got to meet some other writers finally. This is Immortelle. At the time of writing, a single apple costs 45p. The writer is sleeping well. At the time of writing, the glasses in the cabinet had never been quieter. The writer is thinking of eating her own hands. At the time of writing, all blueberries appear to be shipped in from Spain. The writer dreams of millionaires with blue teeth, her childhood friends in white theatre masks, the bones of their feet. The valley of cherries in Ljubljana that keeps the whole country well stocked in cherries, but the writer dreams them as tiny blood buds, which is to destroy the image. At the time of writing, the boundless joy of a pre-walk dog is suggesting itself in the writer's chest. A bruise the size and colour of a grape intensifies on her thigh. At the time of writing, the writer is thinking of composing a painting and a subject is needed. A reclining night sky, canyons of fruit trees, an abandoned baby bear. The writer is running her fingers over the carvings of an Egyptian temple. So much past seems absolutely impossible. It later deflates her to learn that the temple has been moved from the original site. The experience now seems less valid. At the time of writing, the writer refuses to believe she will ever die, as the flowers in the streets refuse the same, as too do those in homes, parks, cemeteries, places we cannot see. At the time of writing, the days are wide as lakes and often deeper. The writer feels verbose and embarrassed by her overwhelmingly positive experience of life. While travelling for a writing project, the writer meets another writer seeking refuge from his home country, which was no longer a safe place for him to write. The writer drinks beer with the writer. She searches his eyes for something when she asks if he misses home, searching for herself in him atrociously, and he says not home, his family. The writer asks when will he see them again. The writer answers he cannot imagine when. He talks about home still as my country. The writer cannot imagine ever using these words. In her hostel room, the writer cries loudly over the bathroom sink, which is full of cherries soaking in water.